then ride with us. I know you've been hanging, and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that that you rocking? Yeah, I know you've been hanging, and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that that you rocking? Don't you see them? Don't you see them? Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Welcome to the land of the permanent sun, where the flowers are melted and the future is fun. The freeway lizards are feeling so good on a one-way trip back to West Hollywood. Let's go. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. There were spotlights flying through the sky from a winter wonderland, catching out the bees hiding in the clouds. No future Batman, not before Christmas, not very likely. Starred in a warehouse in the valley. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. It's so convincing, but something's missing. The sun is kissing my face and erasing my doubts. I'm going out with the bang and the fangs of a parasite. I'm feeling alright, 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 alright. Untainted dream, etc. and forever. I hope, said no one. She's a plastic Cleopatra on a throne of ice. She's a hemophiliac with a dying battery life. Candy-colored fingers and schadenfreude eyes. Thinking airbrush thoughts with the logo on her mind. It's so delightful. It's so insightful. It's so frightful. Yeah, feeling it every single day. It's time to party. It's time to party. In the valley where you wake up every beautiful day, and the world you created in your image is golden. Valley made of mirrors, all the light is so bright. You can feel like a pagan. You can feel like a pagan. In the valley where you wake up every beautiful day, and the world you created in your image is golden. Valley made of mirrors, all the light is so bright. You can feel like a pagan. You can feel like a pagan in the valley.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Mets baseball on the show. Next. Jacob deGrom is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, if my life was on the line, Jacob deGrom would be pitching that game for me. Approaches triple digits regularly. Incorporated that four-seam fastball a couple of seasons ago. He can sink it, has a great slider, curveball, and changeup combination. I don't think there's a pitcher in the sport right now that has the tools and the weapons and knows how to use them like deGrom does.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. And it's fouled away. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Got him to go down swinging there. Andrew McCutcheon is retired to kick off the inning. Alec Bohm is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 0 for 4. Count is 1-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Line drive, base hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning. Getting the cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
In now, JT Realmuto.
Nope, that's
a ball and no strikes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Harper is off at first with 2 away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. And now the Aaron Nola, a right-hander out of Louisiana, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Brandon Nimmo is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Right side, but it's well foul.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out.
Number 6.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. 1-0 the count. Look out, 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Hit to first. Hoskins has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nimmo is there, and he'll bring this one in. Next, it'll be Didi Gregorius. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Gene Segura standing in as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
Davis camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Now into the box, Roman Quinn, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 0-1 offering. And he takes strike 2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Phillies strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box, Michael Conforto. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
The right fielder.
First offering.
Conforto.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
So now here is Pete Alonso looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Conforto leads off second with nobody out. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
1-1.
High in the air down the right field line. Harper has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
So now to the plate, Dominic Smith is past line against Aaron Nola. He's got 8 hits in 27 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And he takes ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Batting seventh,
2 out, runner in scoring position at second. And in the bat next will be J.D. Davis. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And he fouls this one off. 2 out here and a runner at second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Quinn gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. All set for the start of the inning, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola.
The pitcher, Aaron Nola.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. And now the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Looking up is Nimmo. Gone!
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
This will kick up against the wall now, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. There's a line drive base hit to left field. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back on it is the left fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
2 down, no one on base. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So now into the box is James McCann. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Now 2-1.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
McCutcheon is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Batting 9th. The pitcher.
So here is Jacob deGrom. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Segura fields it cleanly, and that's the 2nd out. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit sharply toward the right side. And what an effort on the running play. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. And, Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here now is the pitcher. Aaron Nola comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball. Called strike 3, and the side is retired. So here's Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, gotta be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home. And there's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game. No one on with 1 down. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So here's Pete Alonso. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. Now at the plate here is Andrew McCutchen. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here it comes. Here's a drive by McCutchen. Hit well out to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Alec Bohm is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
All the makings of a big inning right here. 1 already left a yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Nimmo is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that brings up JT Realmuto. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side.
I win.
1 scores in the inning. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Dominic Smith. And now the first pitch.
No, that's down.
The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The third baseman.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
Ball 1.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Now the pitch.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Hard on the ground toward short. Gregorius is there. And there are 2 away now. So the next to bat will be James McCann. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Popped up. Hoskins is calling for it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. Davis has got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the shortstop.
First offering. Didi Gregorius is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Two and 0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in.
This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot down the line in left, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. The Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Yeah, Matt, it's always tough to score runs here with this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball player.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Next up, Roman Quinn, who grounded out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count, Peter.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Phillies get 1 in the frame. Luis Guillorme is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Luis Guillorme.
Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Harper giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. One away now for the Mets in the 6th. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Bouncer to the left side, taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. High in the air out to center field. Quinn is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They trail 6-1. Trevor May is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the New York Mets, number 65, Trevor May.
Ready now is Aaron Nola. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Fastball in there for a called strike. May is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty B, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Striding in is Alec Bohm. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. No balls and 1 strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 2-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And that one yanked just foul. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Hit out towards second. There's Segura. Oh, that's out number 1. Digging in will be Michael Conforto. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Quinn is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He was a double play victim last time around. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage, less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Dominic Smith is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
1-0.
J.D. Davis is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. No hits to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-2 now.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Catcher, James.
Next for the Mets, James McCann. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. 1 run scores. And he is in there.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Jonathan Villar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 1, Jonathan Villar.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And it's 1-2. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Sent on the ground out to second. Segura has it. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the. Aaron Luke has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Aaron.
Now to the plate. Bryce Harper flew out last time up. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. Luke, 33 years old. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. JT Realmuto will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Now here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. And he puts it on the ground to second. Right to him. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So Jose Alvarado is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Jeff McNeil comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Alvarado stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Here's the 1-1. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. But what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. In his career against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 5. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Harper will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets go down. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He can find a gap somewhere. He'll have a good shot at completing the cycle. He needs a double. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the 9th. Next to dig in, Gene Segura. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
1-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Again, a 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sinker, 3-2 now.
That's a stone cold take right there. Easily could have been rung up instead.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air out to right. Conforto gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still lead it 6-3. Hector Neris. And called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Michael Conforto.
First pitch on its way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. Next to hit is Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. So next to hit is Dominic Smith. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's gone 2 for 6. And now the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Philadelphia Phillies led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Aaron Nola earns the victory on the mound. Jacob deGrom permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
I'm guessing I'ma be okay. Say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
God. The Godfather is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus Daniel on the card dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God figure. Tell me as a Bob that the God don't need a job. And if I did, the oligarchs would be missing no when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte and he paired with Tucson. And they went on a world conquest. Tear you from me apart. Michael remained dead, but still virtuous. Wait to make a petty, you found out the church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my perverseness. So I support workers unionizing their services.
They say that you don't love me. Hey, I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Born from the ether, I just appeared out of cloud. Screaming later the world. Break what's coming out like you break it. I watch my mouth shot, he don't pronounce my name correct. Rules are gotta be rules, any exceptions, and I'm not a leader. Think in the box and I get in my face, the shot is if I can get a donut hole, they'll get to the crib and quickly. I watch my mouth when I finish watching y'all suck clock. Don't doubt you put an ounce of that evil on me, I'm flipping Ricky. I give an inch to you simps, I'll never forgive me. Not saying it's a conspiracy, but you're all against me. You see a future with runner jewels, ain't the shit, but cancel my trip, turn the time machine back around a sense.
They say that you don't love me. Hey, I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow.